All right, the market is, Bitcoin is at 44,000. It's been below 44,000. And this is on a day where the Luna Foundation has made the biggest Bitcoin purchase to date. Yeah, in fact, they made a $220 or $230 million Bitcoin purchase, and they weren't able to move the market. Is this a sign that this buying can't move the markets anymore? And what are the implications of this? That's what we're going to talk about in this short video. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yo guys, I'm Crypto Man Run, and I'm bringing you a series of short videos because I know some of you are time starved and don't have all the time to watch the big shows. So 3-minute, 4-minute videos that cover the biggest stories of the day. And today, the biggest story of the day must be that Do Kwon watered his plants, wrote some emails, and then bought $230 million worth of Bitcoin. He then vacuumed the house, had some McDonald's, and then he took his dog for a walk. Now, the way I see it like Michael Saylor sees it, because he says, you know, if you hire someone to vacuum your house, you'll have more time to buy Bitcoin. And Do Kwon says, yes, sir. But in all seriousness, this is the biggest purchase that the Luna Foundation has made of Bitcoin. Remember that they were going to buy about $3 billion worth of Bitcoin over a period of time. And if we look at their wallet today, they have 35,767 Bitcoin, valued at $1.6 billion. In fact, here's a visual of their wallet and the increase of Luna, or the increase of Bitcoin in the Luna Foundation's wallet. The most interesting part of this is what we see in the chart here. Today was the biggest purchase that the Luna Foundation's made since they started buying. And if you look at the price action since they started buying, every time that they've started buying, they've managed to lift the momentum of the market. And many people have said, including myself, that they were the catalyst for this little bull run that we've been getting in Luna. But today we see a different picture, because unlike all the other times where they've bought $125 million and another $125 million and $160 million and $124 million and $139 million, this time they bought $231 million worth of Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin price continues to go down. And right now we're at $43,966. So the big question is whether this bull market was originally driven by the momentum of a Do Kwon purchases, and when we look at the traditional markets, and we look at the traditional markets coming down, you got the Dow Jones down 1%, you got the S&P 500 down 1.5%. Well, it shows that the Do Kwon buying can't continue to carry the market when the Bitcoin market, when the traditional markets are moving backwards. On the other side of the coin, we do see that the Luna price is holding pretty well. In fact, Luna's trading at about $110, which is only down 5%, and it brings it back to levels of about 2 days ago. So if we look at Luna on this chart, what we can see is that we are back to levels of 2 days ago. We're still at about $108, so not a severe pullback for Luna. And that's because there is some good news for Luna on the horizon, or things that are happening. The first thing we saw today was we saw an announcement about Moonshots, which is a program from Terraform Labs to, quote, incubate and execute the most innovative and exciting Web3 ideas. That's the first part of it. And they say Moonshot operates with ultimate goal of migrating physical human activity and ingenuity to the internet. So this is almost like an X Prize or an incubator accelerator with a grant program, and they've called it Moonshots. We also have Do Kwon tweeting about Final Fantasy 15, and he said, I wonder why I'm tweeting this. So maybe more good news on the Luna horizon. And then we've got Binance, which is now offering 19.63% APY on staking on the Binance platform. So it's not all bad news, and it does look like the market is having a healthy pullback, and we're finally learning that Do Kwon can't carry the market on his own. But ultimately, I think the market, this is just a short-term correction, and that the positives, the market indicators are still looking positive. So listen, if you've enjoyed this short clip and you want more of these short clips, first of all, subscribe to our channel and let me know in the comments if you prefer these short clips instead of the long shows, or whether we should keep the long shows going. I'll see you guys again later. Until then, trade well, my friends.